Hello everyone, this is Sadik and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to talk about Figma AI. I am really hopeful that you're watching our Figma crash course that we are publishing on our YouTube channel, and two classes have been recorded and both of them has been released as well. So in class number two, I mentioned one thing, and that was Figma AI that is recently launched by the Figma. Most of the peoples have their access, but few of them maybe don't know. But they will be getting like Figma AI access very soon, right? So in this video, we will talk about Figma AI, that what exactly it is and how actually it works, right? So if you go to figma.com/AI, you can read all about like what actually AI is and how it is going to work. So probably you have seen few posts on LinkedIn, different social media platform that AI is like everywhere and Figma is going to increase productivity and workflow and everything using the features of AI, right? So let's practically, you can read like all the articles and details regarding Figma AI here on this page. But let's practically look at this, that what actually Figma AI is. I will humbly request before starting this lecture that if you haven't yet subscribed our YouTube channel, you can subscribe it, and probably you are going to learn a lot right at this YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure about it. Okay, so gradually, Figma is basically rolling out AI for everyone. If you haven't get, you can check probably your update your Figma profile, and maybe you can just check Help Center. And Figma AI is available only in the new Figma UI library interface, that is UI 3. So if you don't know that where from you can switch your UI, so just clicking on this icon, you can either go back to your previous UI, and if you are in old UI, you can just quickly search, go into the UI 3, and you will get this icon that is basically the actions icon for Figma AI, right? And also the shortcut key is Control K. So if you can just quickly press Control K, you will get these features, right? So let me exactly first explain that what is Figma UI, right? So Figma AI. So Figma AI basically have like six features, but majorly three of them are like four of them are pretty like really helpful for us. One is first draft. So first draft is basically we just like use prompt, and based on those prompt, Figma basically generate few screens. As you guys are using ChatGPT, Claude, Pod, whatever, like Gemini, you are using whatever the tools you are using, but you have to write text, and based on that text, they gives you the required results. So same is here. That is basically called first draft. Then we have design tool. We have like a feature of making prototype. It was really good features because most of the designers were facing some challenges while doing prototype. Still it's in the beta version, and maybe you can get few problem as well, but it works smoothly, and we will see in this video. Then is renaming the layers, replacing content, and then translating. Like if we have like any text and we want to translate it into another language, it really works. Then we can rewrite that text, and also we can shorten that text as well. Then we have an imaging feature that is basically creating an image and then removing background of that image as well. You can bring any other image as well and also remove background. So let's start with the first features, and I basically have three prompt here. One is basically design a course catalog page for an online learning platform offering courses for digital marketing, coding, and graphic design. Then I asked them to create a dashboard page for mental health, like wellness, right? And also then we have DIY project marketplace as well. So I'm going to try all of them, and let's see how actually it works. Right, so I'm just going to copy this prompt. You can like create prompt by your own self, or maybe you can just keep like write prompt initially, and then like ChatGPT can write prompt for you, or whatever the platform you are using. But keep in mind that AI is still in the beta version, and right from there it can be like still few tricky points, but Figma AI is only generating single screens at initial stage, right? So keep in mind that you mention all those points that you want to generate on a single screen, right? So this is the prompt. I'm just going to, but yeah, remember one thing when you will be like initially first time trying to approach this thing, you will get this thing as well, like this option. So you have to define either you want basic app, you want app wireframes, you want basic sites, or you want site wireframe. And keep in mind that Figma basically is like this AI is picking right from the library. So you can read on that page I initially shared that it is basically a library based response. So there could be some repetition as well. But yeah, that's how actually it works in this way. So I'm just going to click basic app, and then obviously it is going to take few times. And let's wait for a couple of minutes. Yes, so here is the result in front of us. It is generating in the dark mode. I haven't defined that you have to generate in the dark mode, but there's no need to worry. We can switch the moods, themes, and everything. But pretty like good results as you guys can see right now. So let's wait for a couple of minutes more, and then let's see how actually it comes. Okay. So yes, you can see if you drop and then few icons are here, right? So let's see how actually it works. So it is creating like 8 out of 9. So yeah, okay. So it has created a page that basically have like a hamburger menu. Then these icons, as you can see, have few problems, but no, nobody just it's not like a problem. Then we have these notification icon, search icon, then marketing, digital marketing course, then coding course, right? Perfect. And then also graphic design course as well. And then we have like the icons, home, courses, and profiles. And right from here, you can choose like any of your basically themes that that works for you. But in case if it doesn't work for you, then you can just quickly click on make changes. And by making changes, you have right here you have either like the night mode, dark mode, or like light mode, whatever you want. And then you can also change right colors from here to your as like the colors, as you can see over here. This is the colors that we basically have in our websites, and it will change and affect every colors out there, right? So but yeah, you got an idea. Then we have basically the radius. A radius is basically, as you can see, few chords of them are rounded. So these chords, so if you like increase or decrease these radius, so they are going to change in this way. Then we have spacing. So spacing is basically the spacing between or among the design elements. So you can obviously either stretch them or maybe you can increase their spacings, whatever you want, right? So you have proper control right here. Then this is the font. So right here you have like the font for title and also for the body as well. So in case if I'm going to change titles here, then obviously the body text here, right? So you have like obviously control to update the text as well. Then you have prompt. So in case if you want to basically change your design based on the prompt, then you can give a prompt here as well. So in case add graphic design course on top. So let's see how actually it works. I don't know how it is going to work because I'm trying it for the first time, but let's see like how it actually works. So you see, it just like added graphic design course right at the top, but still the problem is like these things are at the bottom. But keep in mind that they are all like auto layout and properly adjusted, so you can obviously adjust accordingly. But yes, that's how actually it works. So this is basically the first draft. One thing keep in mind that if you have like obviously did this thing and then you changed anything, but you want to basically do changes in it, you can do. it basically keeps the name here, like this name is basically your prompt. You selected it, like, and then obviously quickly go into here and then search here, make changes, right? So when you will search make changes, you will again land on the same screen where you want to do the changes, right? So again, you have proper control as well that you can do changes in the screens which you designed earlier, right? Okay, so this is basically the first draft thing, that is basically like designing anything right from the scratch. Okay, so I believe you guys got an idea that what is actually making a draft or a first design, right? Okay, then keep in mind when you want to write a prompt to design any screens, Figma has basically have given us a prompt technique. So one of them is basically you properly first have to define the product type. Either you want to design a mobile app, either you want to design an app for tablet, either you want to design a websites, right? Either you want to design a high fidelity design or a wireframing design. Then you have like use cases. So use cases basically like what actually the screen you want to design, and then you have to give the description as well. So as you can see that right from the bottom, a product page that is basically like product type of an e-commerce store, that is the use case that sells flowers, right? So this is basically again uh, the description that sells basically flowers. So let's see, let's try this prompt that how actually it works. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for a couple of seconds that how actually it is going to work, but obviously it is going to work for us. Right, let's see that how it is going to work. But yes, as you guys can see, like I can see few components already as well, and the features, flowers, shops by category, right? So it is properly defining. Okay, they have defined the categories, few flowers are theirs, right? And then also they Figma basically have given like the icons as well, right? So let's see how actually it properly defined, but it is taking time because they are generating the image. So in case if you have like the images, it will take a lot of time. But in case if the design is very simple, just placing icons and those, then obviously it is not going to take too much time because they are just quickly, the AI is basically picking right from the library and bringing in front of you, right? But you can see it's pretty great an idea, and the first draft as well, that really looks clean, minimal, and also the required design is there, right? Okay, perfect. Okay, let's move to the second features, and the second feature is basically making prototype. So prototype is basically not too much advanced, right? But it basically helps you to do the prototype for the basic version, right? Okay, but in case, remember in mind, like in case when you want to do the prototype, you have to select frames, and Figma basically asks to select at least 10 like the maximum 10 frames. You can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but maximum is 10. So let's quickly go into the prototype and just click it. So when you select like 10 frame, so it will start noodling, and then within a couple of seconds you will see that it has started basically linking the prototype, right? So you can see like based on the next and join now, it has like linked to the welcome back, and then forgot is basically linked here, then join, right? Register is basically the register screen, then forgot OTP, and then reset password, right? And then reset password is basically to choose your interest, and then next, right? Technically, it just need to join this login or register to the home screen as well, but it hasn't because I already mentioned that it's not too much like advanced yet, but obviously who knows, in the future is going to be advanced really. Then it hasn't basically like link this back arrow, the back chevron to the previous screens. Why it hasn't linked this thing? Keep in mind that basically Figma AI detects right from the names, right? So if you want to link every icon and everything, you properly name to adjust, you properly name, you need to name, rename those layers as well. So in case if I select this thing, so you see it is basically saying group. So if I adjust this name and make it back, right? Okay, then I'm going to again make prototype. So let's see how. But yeah, you can override the prototype as well. There's no need to worry that you already have a prototype, and if you are going to do again prototyping, how does it works? It works fine, right? So there is no need to worry at all. Okay, now let's try. I only renamed one icon, so let's see that how actually it works in this case. Okay, so as you can see that now that icon has been linked as well with the back icons, right? So there is no need to worry that it hasn't linked it to the back screen. It only just added an instruction of back. So you have to basically adjust the naming properly, and then obviously it will link everything properly according to the requirement, right? It hasn't linked these social icons. The reason is basically the social icons haven't been defined that where they are going to work, right? Then you have two options to preview or keep it. So preview is basically either you press space and it gives you that you quickly can preview that how your basically prototype is working, and then you have to, after previewing, you have to click enter or press this button to keep the prototype, right? But in case if you click outside, then this prototype is going to be vanished at all, right? So I just want to keep it. Okay, no worries, it's fine. Right, so this was basically the second features of prototype. So let's move to the next one. And the next is basically content duplication and replacing content, right? So here's a card. I'm just going to quickly duplicate this content and then keeping it in this way, and then I'm going to basically select the whole auto layout selected frame, and then you see this feature. This feature is basically the duplication feature. It was already available in basically Adobe XD, but yeah, that's how it now in the Figma, and it quickly duplicate the content in this way. But right now, I just want to basically replace the content, and here you can see it is giving me a suggestion to replace the content. So I will just click it, and now you quickly will see that it has duplicated the content, right? Content marketing, SEO strategy, email marketing, right? Google ads, copywriting, PPC advertising. So that's how basically you can duplicate your content very quickly and then replace it very easily. So if you want to still replace content, so you can just select it and just search here replace content, right? So it is again going to replace everything accordingly, right? So yeah, you can see that it has been replaced properly. Okay, now we want to keep changes, right? Okay, then next, let's move towards the next feature. And this feature is really helpful for me being as a UX designer. It was really hard to rename our layers, and it was really struggling for us. So if you can see that this is basically the layer name, and I believe I just picked these different okay, it has proper renaming. Okay, so let's bring another this screen here, and I believe this don't have proper naming, as I really want to show you that how actually it renames the features, right? Okay, just a second. Okay, so I don't think so that it will be having name. Yeah, it don't have. So thanks God, but let's see. Okay, now we have a feature of rename. So select your frame, click on the renaming, and now you can see that it gives us that it has 81 content in there, and you can quickly see that it is working properly here and giving us 81 to 81 has been changed. So you can see, just gosh, I just like canceled that thing. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, quickly, let's view. As you can see, it is renaming all those things right here. So you can see, right? Okay, I'm not going to undo right now. I did previously, but you see, like it has given us the status bar, and in the status bar, it has given us ellipse, right? And then vectors, right? The in ellipse, then we have these things, the sliders, right? So we have here we have like the horizontal chord and then UX design, right? And then similarly, it is basically reading the content, and then based on that content, it is basically renaming. So hopefully you can see that they have renamed properly everything over here. So it is the mind-blowing features that is insane. Like detecting everything and then renaming is super magnificent, right? Then we have text tool. So this is pretty again simple thing. I'm not going to take too much time to describe this thing because the video is going again becoming too much lengthy. But let me basically give you an idea that what is text tool, right? So as I mentioned earlier, that text gives you three features. One of them is translating into different language. Another second feature is basically rewriting that text, and the third one is shorten the text. So let's like have an example that how actually it works. So just like I'm going to define first, sorry, I'm just going to rewrite this text, right? Then you have to define like the version here, like the actual tone. So I'm just like keeping it, make it shorter. So let's see how basically it like bliss pink bucket. And then over here, like you can see, this is basically again like we want to translate anything, or maybe we want to short it. You can simply translate into Chinese, right? Any language out there, it will quickly convert that into the language that basically it has, right? So probably you got an idea. I don't know, it translated properly really well, but the way basically you have seen it, you got an idea. Then we have like shorten it. So I'm just quickly shortening, like let's see how actually it works. So you see it has basically rewritten the text and then shorten in the form as well. Okay. Then we have like the last option, and that option is basically generating an image. So as we basically talked about, like while creating first draft, you have to keep in mind that you need to give like again three conditions for generating an image. One is basically you need to define the medium, that either it's photograph, illustration, icons, whatever it is. Then you have to basically define the element, and then obviously styling as well. So as you can see that a photorealistic image of a wedding bouquet on a wood table, direct shot on natural lighting, right? So I'm just copying it, and then let's quickly go to make an image, draw here, sorry, paste your prompt here, and then click on make it. So it will start creating, and it is going to give us four different image, and then we have to choose that any one of them. So let's quickly wait for it. Like it is going to give us four images here. So just waiting for a couple of more seconds, and here in front of you, you have like four bouquet. So you can see an amazing and mind-blowing detailed images which are really, really amazing results, as you can see, right? Okay, as you guys got an idea that it is basically a magnificent results. So let's quickly do one thing, and that thing is basically removing the background. So I'm just selecting it and quickly clicking on remove background. So let's see how basically results come here. Okay, let's see. So I don't think so. It's really, really freaking great results, because if you're going to like remove background by using remove PG or any online tool, that is not going to give us proper result as the Figma is giving us in itself, right? So I believe you guys got an idea that how basically Figma AI can help us. Let's quickly create here. So initially, you guys have seen that I basically created the image outside of any frame, so it quickly pastes a screen. But let's quickly create in the screen. So uh, let's like call it a cupcake. I'm just going to call a cupcake, nothing else. So let's see how the results come in this way, right? Okay, let's wait for a couple of minutes. It's again generating, making four images. So I have to choose any of them, and then the result is in front of you. So super, super amazing, right? Okay, let's quickly here we are going to like call it a chocolate cupcake. Okay, so in case like let's do a spelling mistake intentionally as well. Right? I want that how actually AI works. So I just written CPCKE. So that is basically again the cupcake. So let's see how the results come in this way. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that AI is genius and they can detect, but now it really failed. So what I can do, I can quickly like clear it and do the change, do the spelling adjustment because cup is need to be mandatory. The cake can be different, but let's see how now actually works right now. Yeah, now the result is super amazing as you guys can see, and then just like keep it here, make it obviously it need to stay here and then click on remove background and it is going to remove background in a very insane and unimaginable result as well. So now you can see just quickly what you can do, quickly add the background image and just adjust like the colors according to you, whatever the results, sorry, the branding you have and the results are in front of you. So this is basically Figma AI, and I'm pretty sure that it is going to be like it is going to be bigger and bigger very soon, and that is going to change the total dimension of UI design mainly, right? That is going to basically give us the 100% amazing results, and I can imagine those things, right? Yeah, I also want to give credit to few images as well that was picked right from the Figma community. I don't know who was the creator, but I basically use those things. So I just want to give them credit as well. I don't know. I really apologize who are the original creators. But yeah, thank you so much for like mentioning them in the community, helping the new designer. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. If you guys liked it, quickly do subscribe YouTube channel and share it with your friends. And yeah, let's wait for the class number next three. In class number three, we are going to discuss few features of frame, auto layout, component, and then this channel is going to be like getting bigger and bigger based on the Figma and UI UX design. Till then, take care. Bye.